Hi guys, Stanislavski the Whiskey guy here, and in this video I am here to answer a very, or address, maybe not answer, address a very controversial question when it comes to whiskey. Again, I am not endorsed by any of these brands. I love whiskey. Every view I share on this video is my personal opinion. I've probably tested about 150 to 200 whiskeys. I travel around the world and I try whiskey. So I feel I have a bit of an understanding of whiskey. So everything I share is strictly my own opinion. Your opinion may differ, and that's perfectly all right. I'm not endorsed. Nobody influences what I say. None of these brands influences what I say in my videos. So in this video, I want to address one question. And the question is very simple. Is expensive whiskey always better than cheaper whiskey? Let's not say cheaper whiskey. And the answer is a resounding no. Absolutely not. Again, coming from somebody who has tried close to 200 whiskeys, I think I should know. I have had whiskeys in the price point of $1,000, and I've had whiskeys at price points at $20, $30, and the likes, and in between as well. And what I found out is I found exceptionally good whiskeys at all price points. Again, one of the things I said in my earlier videos, whiskey is personal. It's personal to you. So your taste buds, your palates might be more tuned to a more refined whiskey. It might be harsh and cheap, or your taste buds could be refined for the smoother, more expensive whiskeys. So whiskey is personal, and no two people and no two whiskeys are the same. Better in that instance is very, very subjective. Let me use myself as an example. I like whiskey that is full-bodied, that has a lot of character, that is strong, that is very smoky, very woody, very peaty. That's what kind of whiskey I like. But the more expensive whiskeys, to a large extent, tends to be very smooth, very chilled, very refined. Good whiskeys, lovely, and I drink them and I love them. I absolutely love them. But for me, they are not the finest. They're not the perfect fit for me, depending on the mood I'm in at the particular point in time. So cheaper doesn't always mean that it's bad. Okay? Expensive whiskey, one thing I can tell you about expensive whiskeys is that expensive whiskeys shine at smoothness. They are always smooth. So if you're looking for smooth whiskey, you can't go wrong with the more expensive whiskeys because they are more refined. In my opinion, I like whiskeys that are more full body. Smooth whiskeys I can do it. I can drink, but I always like whiskeys that have got more character, more strength, and you usually find them at the medium to lower points. I mean, not all the time, but just an example. So please don't get carried away, don't get lost, don't get caught in that conversation or that myth that expensive whiskey is always better. It's very, very subjective. As a matter of fact, quite recently, I invited 15 friends, yeah, because we had 12 friends, but we had some unexpected visitors who gate crashed, to a whiskey tasting experience, and we tasted 10 different whiskeys. Some whiskeys cost less than 30,000 naira, while some whiskeys were in the price point of 500,000 naira. And at the end of the day, when we ranked the whiskeys, you would be shocked at the results. The expensive whiskeys did not necessarily win. And that tells you a lot. Again, just to summarize, expensive whiskey is not always better. Okay, so don't just gravitate towards the more expensive whiskey. It depends on your personal preferences, what you like. Do you like smooth whiskey? Do you have full body, richer, harder, stronger whiskey with character? Again, better is very, very subjective when it comes to whiskey. But one thing I can tell you about whiskey that is expensive is that whiskey that is expensive is always usually very, very smooth. Okay? The one that matches your palate is what I would say is better for you. So it's not a case of expensive whiskey is always better or cheap whiskey is always better. Not the case at all. Okay? I hope I've been able to help you squash that myth. Cheers.